The UMass Lowell field hockey team returns to America East action this week after a two-game swing in California where they fell to UC Davis and Cal. The schedule doesn't get lighter for Coach Shannon Liebachuk and the Riverhawks as they host ranked opponents in back-to-back games.
I think overall, obviously being on the road and traveling 3,000 miles for games, you have an opportunity to get to know one another and talk with each other and develop some team camaraderie. So I thought overall our trip was fantastic in that aspect. I think maybe even though with the two losses, we might have been rejuvenated by the California sun a little bit and ready to get back here and take care of business in the conference, in our conference games.
The Riverhawks welcome number 10 ranked Albany to Wicked Blue Field before heading north to battle number 19 ranked Maine. The Riverhawks will look to avenge a 3-2 overtime loss just over 2 weeks ago to a then unranked Black Bears squad.
Being in a conference that is so competitive as the America East is, and then having as many teams ranked in the top 20 as we do, it's obviously presents a challenge when you have to play everybody twice like we are this year. So obviously taking on Albany for the first time and them being a higher ranked team for us, or the highest ranked team we've played all year, there's a certain amount of energy that we're going to have to bring to the game, but really focusing in on our basics, which I think have been lacking in the last few games and really have kept us from winning games. Maine, obviously, we played them a couple weeks ago, held that lead for such a long period of time and then lost in overtime. So we know we can compete.
Sophomore goalkeeper Kelsey Federico and her team are motivated to get out of a recent slump in which they have dropped 5 of their last 7 games by 1 goal.
You know what? I really think it's just playing for each other, playing for our seniors, really just motivating each other when we feel like the score doesn't reflect the work that we've put in, but it does motivate us to, especially since the games have been a loss by 1 goal, it definitely motivates us to be better and to be better for each other.
The action begins at Wicked Blue Field on Friday when the number 10 Great Danes come to Lowell for a 3:30 start. The Riverhawks will then travel to Orono to take on the number 19 ranked Black Bears in a 1 p.m. tilt on Sunday. Both games will be streamed for free online at americaeast.tv.